The Western Heavens. The sun was dipping low as the pilgrims crested the final mountain pass. After countless battles, temptations, and trials, they stood together on a ridge overlooking a vast plain. At its center rose a city of golden spires, glowing softly against the horizon, the Western Heaven itself. Tripitaka clutched his staff and wept openly. "At last," he whispered, "the end of our journey." But Monkey King was less sentimental. He twirled his iron staff and frowned. "Don't celebrate too early, Master. If I have learned anything, it's that the last step is often the trickiest." Pigsy snorted. "Trickiest? After all the demons we've eaten for dinner, what's left? A talking pebble?" Sandy chuckled, but his hand stayed on his weapon. The group moved forward, their steps slow but steady. As they approached the shining city, a great guardian appeared, a celestial being clad in armor that shimmered like starlight. His voice rolled like thunder. "Pilgrims of the East," he announced, "you have endured hunger, storms, betrayal, and demon trickery. But before you may enter, you must face the final test." Monkey King stepped forward, spinning his staff. "Name it! I've fought enemies of demons. I've wrestled mountain ogres. I'm ready." The guardian shook his head. "Not strength, not speed, not cleverness. The last test is this. Will you lay down your pride and enter humbly?" The pilgrims glanced at one another. For Tripitaka, the answer was clear. He dropped to his knees, bowing deeply. Sandy followed without hesitation. Pigsy groaned, but knelt beside them, muttering, "I suppose heaven has no roast pork anyway." All eyes turned to Monkey King. His tail lashed behind him, his jaw tightened. He had spent his whole life proving himself stronger, faster, smarter than any foe. To kneel felt like defeat, but he remembered the faces of the demons they had beaten, the friends they had saved, the countless times Tripitaka had looked at him with trust instead of fear. Slowly, Monkey lowered his staff. He knelt. The guardian's stern face broke into a smile. The gates of the Western Heaven opened, and golden light poured out, bathing the pilgrims in warmth. Inside, they were received by the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Tripitaka was given the sacred scriptures, shimmering scrolls that pulsed with divine power. Pigsy and Sandy were honored for their loyalty and strength. And the Monkey King? He was forgiven at last for his rebellious past. A golden band that once bound him in obedience vanished from his head, dissolving into sparks. "You have learned humility, Monkey," the Buddha said. "Strength without wisdom leads to ruin, but strength with compassion brings balance." The Monkey King grinned and scratched his ear. "Well, about time." The pilgrims bowed together, their quest complete. They had traveled through fire and storm, across mountains and rivers, through shadows and illusions. And now, at the journey's end, they had not only delivered the scriptures, but also discovered the strength of unity, faith, and friendship. As they turned to begin their long road home, Monkey bounded ahead, laughing. "Come on, slow coaches, let's see if heaven's got peaches." The others followed, their laughing echoing into the golden light, the sound of travelers who had conquered the impossible. The journey was over. The legend would never fade.